cake crawl, which sounds like a really fun thing, except the diet afterwards is not. So I'd much rather be on the crawl that you guys are on today. It sounds really fascinating. Just to give you some perspective about what we do, the National Young Arts Foundation is the only national organization that recognizes and supports emerging young artists, 15 to 18 years old, in the visual, literary, performing, and most recently, design arts. Just so you can have an idea of kind of what our year is like here. How many of you are from Florida? Do you live here? All of you. Yay! Okay. So this will be really great because now I can get you guys to come and you can kind of see what we do here in January. So every year we get about 10,000 applicants from all across the nation. Out of 10,000 applicants, we choose about the top 650 national young arts winners. And the top 150 of those 650, which sounds like a lot of numbers, but I promise it's not, you'll get it in just a second, come here to Miami for our National Young Arts Week. National Young Arts Week is a week-long intensive of master classes, workshops, and performance opportunities. So if you're here in Miami and you join us in January, it's normally the second week, we have week-long performances at the New World Center. We have workshops and famous masters here like Mikhail Baryshnikov. Placido Domingo joined us last year here on campus for a master class. And it's just a lot of really great opportunities. We would love if you could join us for those and kind of see what we do. Out of those 150 winners, we are also the sole nominating committee for the U.S. Presidential Scholars in the Arts program, which is the highest honor a high school artist can receive. So we choose 60, we nominate 60, 20 are chosen, and they go on to be presented a gold medal at the White House. And they get to perform at the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts in Washington, D.C., or their artwork is shown at the Smithsonian American Art Museum. So it's quite an honor for a young artist. Out of those 650 national winners, we also have 3 regional programs. We have Young Arts LA, Young Arts New York, and Young Arts Miami. So if they're in those regions, they get to partake in kind of a mini Young Arts Week in those regions, where they get to work with renowned masters and fine-tune their discipline and their artistry. To date, Young Arts has honored over 17,000 young artists with over $6 million in monetary awards and has facilitated in excess of $150 million in college scholarship opportunities. Just so you can kind of understand the artists that come through our program, I'm going to name a few notable alums that you probably know. Actresses Kerry Washington and Viola Davis, actors Adrian Grenier and Andrew Rannells, who was most recently in Girls, which I really love, so that's why I have to mention it. He's also going to be our alumni awardee for this year, so if you're able to join us, you can hopefully see him speak at our annual gala. We also have visual artists Doug Aiken and Ernan Bost, Ernan Bost went to the New World School for the Arts, so he is a local artist. I hear that you're actually visiting the Rebel Collection. Juan, who's the director of the Rebel Collection, is an alum of our program, so hopefully you get to kind of interact with him and maybe get some of his experience from him. If you want to catch a glimpse of kind of what we do, we actually have a series on HBO called the Young Arts Masterclass series. It takes world-renowned artists such as James Rosenquist, Bonnie McFerrin, Lieve Allman, Renee Fleming, just to name a few, who work with some of our alumni on a very intimate level. So you kind of get to see what they get to experience during Young Arts Week here and in the regional programs. Kind of that intimate one-on-one workshop experience where they get to really fine-tune what they do with these amazing artists. So it's like a mentor-mentee relationship. You are standing right now in our jewel box. I think you probably have all known this building, these 2 buildings in this campus, as the Bacardi Tower and Museum buildings. We recently acquired them in October of last year, and we're really excited that you all can be here because you kind of get to see it before it's about to be transformed. We're working with renowned architect, who's also our artistic advisor, Frank Gehry, on creating a national arts hub here. We're going to have national artists from all across the world, international, national, come here, and they're going to do residencies, they're going to do workshops here for local artists. They're going to have performances. We're going to have a huge, performance area over here where the parking lot is. It's just going to be a very, very exciting time for us. We're going to have many of our alumni come and perform here, and we hope that you'll join us as part of the community to kind of support these great young artists. I think that that's all I have. Do you guys have any questions for me? Yes.